Hi guys, in this video we will be analyzing the signals coming out of our proprietary Artificial Intelligence Bot ASG. We will be analyzing type 5 signals for ETH USDT for 2nd of June. As you know, ASG gives out three types of signals, type 3, type 4, type 5, which are independent of each other and has to be traded on its own set of rules, which can be found on our website analytics.com or on our YouTube channel. So let's have a look at the signals that came on 2nd of June for ETH USDT. So we are looking for type 5 signals for ETH USDT. So we went on 2nd of June, and the reason I picked this date is basically because the market was very volatile this day, and let's see how our AI model worked on this day. So we receive our first signal at 2:15 a.m. at night at 242.5 level. Let's have a look. So let's mark it on the chart. So this is the times are in IST, so be careful once when you're reading the chart as well. So you've converted into IST. So the trick about type 5 signals that we need to take into account is that they have to be traded only when a 15-minute candle crosses the level. So this is what we marked. So the signal came at 2:15. So the wick actually touched it, and it crossed after say about an hour. So we took a position about 3:45 a.m. and let's take into account the error. So we generally recommend our users to place a limit order, bracket order whenever they receive a signal. So once the candle just crosses the level, they take a position. So let's say we took a position at 243, not at 242.5, taking into account you didn't get the asset, or there was some problem with the trade, you were a little late. But you see, we received the signal at 2:15 and it got triggered at about 3:45 a.m. But let's say we took the position at 243.5, and now to close this position we need to wait for an opposite sell signal, a type 5 ETH USDT sell signal to come into place, because for a type 5 signal we either want a sell signal to come into place, or we can also close the signal after taking a 1 to 2.5% profit, because I assume a lot of people trade on high leverage. So the best thing is to do is have your stop losses and take profits in place. So what we recommend generally is a 1% or a 2.5%, depending on your risk appetite. But if you're playing on spot and you have a little higher risk appetite because your liquidation points are not so close, we recommend for maximum profit, you should wait for the opposite sell signal of the same strength to come out. So in this case, it would be an opposite type 5 sell signal to come into place. So let's see when we receive that during the day. So we are looking for a type 5 sell actually. Uh, so we get another type 5 buy at 4:28 a.m. So if you have more capital left, I would rather take this trade as well, because it means that the market's bullish. And at 247 levels, so at 247 levels we get this trade as well. So at 247 we get this trade. At 4 we receive the signal at 4:28, and the signal had to be triggered at 4. So at the 4:30 candle basically triggered this trade. So let's have a look. So let's see, do we get another? So now we need to find a signal that closes our trades. We haven't really found anything. There are a lot of signals, a lot of type 5 signals. Basically means that the market was really volatile on the 2nd of June. So yeah, it's just we're still looking for our sell. So we received a sell signal at 8:30 a.m. in the morning at 245.56. Let's see, was this signal triggered? Okay, at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and the level is 245.56. So let's have a look. 245.56. Okay, cool. So we're looking at 8:30 a.m. So 8:30 a.m. is this. Okay, so this level wasn't triggered. So still our two positions are still open. So we still are waiting for a sell signal to come, a type 5 sell to come, basically. So we're looking for a type 5 sell. Okay, okay, we've got. All right, we're still not getting. So it's 6:30 in the evening, and we still have two open positions. And let me just go to 6:30. So we are technically somewhat here. So we are about 6:30ish. We are somewhat here, and we still haven't received a sell signal. Let's see. So okay, 7:30. We receive a buy. We don't receive a sell right now. We're looking for a type 5 sell. Okay. Okay. So we okay. Okay. So we are looking for so okay. So two at 8:15 we receive our sell at 248.4 levels. So let's have a look. At 8:15 we receive at 248.4. So if you guys have a look at this, so we've made profits on one trade, two trades basically. So we made a profit from 242 to 240, and we close our position at 248. So that's about a $6 movement. But some people, if they would have taken a take profit at 2%, 2.5%, 3%, they would have made the money more already, because this anyways is a movement of about $6 that puts it about 3 to 4%. So if you're like 100 times leverage, you made 300 times 300% profit. But once when we get this sell signal, so that doesn't mean that we only close the previous position, but we also take a sell position as well. So we also have a sell position at 248.4. So taking into account the error, so what if we don't get the position over here, but we get a position about 247 maybe. So we have an open sell position at 247, and we've already closed our two profitable buy positions there as well. So we have a open position at 247. So we're waiting for a type 5 buy to basically close this position. Let's see, do we get that? Okay, so we have another sell position at 241.26. So again, depending on your capital and your risk appetite, you want to take that position. And if you want to close your trades at 2.5% profit, you should do if you're playing high leverage. But people who are not playing very high leverage and don't have liquidation points, we recommend that you wait for our reverse signal to come into place, because a lot of these wicks really disappoint a lot and make the liquidation point reach and then they trace back. So they're not very advisable for people who are having a lot of high leverage, because obviously these wicks are false movements, and we recommend that you wait for an opposite signal if you're not playing on very high leverage and you don't have very close liquidation points. So we've got two sell positions, at one is at 248, one is at 241, and we're still waiting for a buy position to come into place. Let's see. Okay, so we haven't received a buy signal yet, and so that means we've got two open positions, basically two naked sell positions at 248 and one at 241. Let's see how basically that means the market has been fairly going south basically, so it's going down. Let's see how is it fared. Okay, so the market right now is 239, and we still haven't received our sell signal, sorry, a buy signal to close these trades. So yeah, I think so it's been quite a profitable day. So if you look at the chart from a broad way, so our buy came at 242, and right now we are at 239. So if somebody would have just sold at 242, they would have just made like $3 movement. But we have literally traded it going the top to 253 and then coming down. So a normal person, if they would have just shorted it, they would have just made about $3. That's about like a percent maybe at best. But like us using our artificial intelligence model and trading basically on the volatility of the market, we could have potentially we've taken advantage of like about $10 going up and about $20 to $25 going south. So we made a $3 movement into a $30 movement. So imagine the amount of money we can make. So we made on the upwards, we made about we could have made about 6 to 7% here, but we made about 5% here, and now we still have a naked position, so we are making about 4% here. So normal 1% movement, we've converted into a potential profit of about 8 to 10%. Thank you so much, guys, for watching out. And for more information, please log on to our website analytics.com and watch our YouTube channel. We'll be going live on Twitch on June 15th, in which I will be conducting a straight 8-hour trading seminar over there and trading live on our signals. Thank you.